The Bombers make some inroads at least. Jenkins waits. Draper clearly gets over him. He's done that before. Jenkins to Guthrie. Henry up from half-back, able to sidestep comfortably. And Zirk Thatcher has swapped.
Over, and we just see here James Stewart going up and just collecting the Cats player on the way through.
Myers kicked a couple of goals at this end. The last quarter, Henderson has to take on Snelling. Snelling stops the ball, wants to flick it towards Tippenwoody. Ran out of room and options. Bobbles away into the hands of Parrish. Can they find a third? It floats across the face.
Disappointing grand final in the past. So more than ever, he would love to get a second crack here in the form that he's in. Lovely kick. He may put it beyond reach. It's a beautiful kick. It's just not quite. Second crack, Parrish. Shields handball over the top. Searching Snelling. Inboard to Draper and the ruckman. Oh, just good habits. Let's see how efficient they can be in the second half, because that's the start for them. And at the moment, they're a bit sloppier than they were. Hard to do when you're this far in front. It's effective. Here we go. And then goes bang. He's having a really good afternoon. He's kicked 3.
He's got 3 for the afternoon, 16-2 for the year. And puts it in front of Rowan. Will test his hamstring out here. He takes a bounce, a second bounce. Rowan gets to 50, fires at goal. It's across the face. Close is there. Issue. Lingy, back to you.
Just a little thing here. Clever, experienced players under the pump. That is brilliant by Lockie Henderson.
Yeah.
Parrish. Hands were very good to Guelphy. Off a step. Wobbles it. First 4 games were impressive, and then he's struggled to get back.
Misses his target, I think. Snelling, though. Caught high.
Advantage.
Mosquito. Ducked under close. Gave it off to Shields. Shields should finish, surely. Umpire doesn't shuffle. Finally, the Bombers get their third.
The importance of Jake Stringer, and they've really missed him in his absence, and he's been able to get the ball forward, and Bombers were able to kick a goal here from Shield, but Bruce touched
for them, but they've stopped the rod at the other end. Draper with that long ball after Shield. Held his ground well in the front there. Stringer, he's having a good couple of minutes. McDonald, Tippenwoody, normally pretty good at those. And
Glenelg as well. Inside the kick comes. Clean Fogarty. Low ball, looks for Hawkins. Neat passage of play, and Hawkins, as always, looking to be unselfish, but maybe should have gone back and kicked that goal.
Getting better each year. He's been a bit slower than a couple of the others, but he's making ground. Shield, well done. McDonald, Tippenwoody. He may get a crack here, the man we're talking about. It goes back to Gleeson. Gleeson, good kick. He's got a good size, hasn't he? So the youngster from Murray Bridge, is it going to come back? Not quite.
and more effort in this closing of space.
Couple of the old boys. Taylor knocked it down to Hawkins, to Stewart. McDonald, Tippenwoody almost off the side of the boot, I think, to Fogarty.
Yeah, it was lucky it ended up with Fogarty, but again, that's that pressure, Job, that we were just pleading for in the first half from the Bombers. A little bit of an issue behind play. I'm sure Abby will be onto it in a second. I think it's Mosquito.
Incident, here we go.
Right around, please.
So yeah, it doesn't look good. It looks like a knee if I'm having a look at that vision, so fingers crossed I'm not right there.
Clever to Menegola. Taylor, 14 seconds to play. Myers again. Well, kick not clean, but still time. Menegola, a final kick at goal. Umpire shuffles. It's straight enough. They get their second of the quarter, 14th of the afternoon. The Bombers had actually been leading the quarter, but it amounts to not much. And this, the great disappointment.
We just have a look at it here, and just that change of direction, plants, and then
Straight away, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You think about all the collisions, all the bumps, all the hits, and it.
Clark should get it out, and he does. Long ball over the top. Taylor with poise. Clever. Well, I was going to say clever little kick, but cut off. Stewart, lovely kick to land for goal, you would think.
Thanks, Abby. The Cats looking dangerous again. This time Hawkins weaves through traffic. Dangerfield the target this time. Ridley and Dangerfield.
Come on, go through.
Spoil
just
just ended
high
up coming
afterwards.
over the top.
5-9 from set shots this year. Somehow found the football, came up with it. Redmond under pressure. A hopeful kick. Stewart, the backman.
One of the forwards who's pressed up for the Bombers.
Dual All-Australian backman. Looking for the fourth of his career.
Saad, so little the ball today, Saad. High ball in. Gee, Townsend maybe a little stiff. Back Guelph he goes. Hippo looking good.
Play, and they're going to face different types of matchups and different types of teams in this final series. And
It's a long ball from Blitzarves on the left. It's an enormous ball. He kicked the first of the game. He's kicked an absolute gem.
Great use of the body. And on the left foot. I don't think the intention was to kick the goal, but he'll take it.
just kept on travelling, didn't it?
Beautiful kick. When things are working,
Yeah.
they do go your way. But you're right, to either get him back to support those guys or actually play him down there at fullback.
Stunning effort. Parfitt to Guthrie. Charging towards goal. Going to be close. Hawkins has got it. And plays on and kicks his fourth for the afternoon. Come through and gone past, but they haven't been able to do it on the field for long enough to make them feel better. Langford's got it. And a lovely. It's a beautiful face, isn't it? Young Mosquito's only kicked the one goal, Redmond. Now he's got a second.
You're exactly right, Bruce, and we just see here, I feel when I watch the Bombers play now that the style in which they play is so important. When they're ferocious and there's tackling pressure and they're turning the ball over, that's when I...
Margin 67. The Bombers find a way to find their fourth and perhaps a fifth coming up. Langford just gets boot to ball, misses the target. On the bounce, Townsend. Again to a dangerous spot. Well, Taylor. Left. Fogarty runs into Langford, tries to get out of trouble. McDonald Tippenwoody to Langford. Is that 15? Doesn't matter much. Wasn't taken. Guelph can try and finish outside of the boot. Bounce all important. Taylor. Townsend. Townsend picks up, gets up, kicks the goal.
Josh Jenkins, we've talked about, he'd like that kickback. Just like that kickback.
He would, Bruce. Yeah, just a skill error, and they were out the Cats instead. Well fought out here by the Bombers. Townsend, you know what you're going to get from Townsend every time he takes the field. It's desperation, hardness, always wanting to do his
Advantage. Played it well, Stewart, to Fogarty. Fogarty, one of the ins today, but that was before we got here. And there's a beautiful one-on-one. He's a prolific goal scorer for a big midfielder. He struck it well. Importantly, he's kicked 2 set shots today.
Just get it forward, and then Danger, just beautiful forward craft.
Kind. Shield. Penetrating ball. Chance for Stewart. Henderson. McDonald Tippenwoody. Just lurking about the place, but look at those hoop jumpers, lots of them already set up.
It's been pinged for dragging it in here.
Jack Henry.
Yeah.
Looking for half a dozen. Langford.
To play in inverted commas, home final, they would choose the Gabba.
Yeah.
So they were impressive today.